Your browser downloaded a 4 gig file. It didn't ask, it just did it. That file is called wieghts.bin, and it's sitting in Chrome's system folders right now on a lot of machines. Reports suggest users are discovering it while troubleshooting storage issues, which is a bad way to find out a 4 gig file exists. Here's what it actually is. Wieghts.bin is the model file for Gemini Nano. This is Google's on-device AI built to run locally instead of bouncing your data off a server. On-device means the processing happens on your machine, no round trip to the cloud for every query. That part is genuinely useful. The model powers writing assistance, text summarization, scam and phishing detection, and AI-powered autofill. Real features, not vaporware. The problem isn't what the file does. The problem is how it got there. Chrome may download this file automatically when certain AI features are enabled, and users are not always clearly told that enabling those features means pulling down a multi-gig file in the background. Fair warning, that's not a disclosure. That's a fine print situation. And frankly, what gets labeled a feature here is something users never consciously opted into. Chrome also creates new folders inside its directories, names like opt guide on device model, as part of the on-device AI implementation. You didn't make those folders, Chrome did it quietly. Now the objections, because there are real ones. So the case for keeping it. The scam and phishing detection is legitimately useful. These threats have gotten sophisticated enough that a filter running locally for a scam and phishing detection without sending your data to a server is a reasonable thing to want. The writing assistance and autofill are convenience features. Take them or leave them, but the security angle is harder to dismiss. The case for deleting it, 4 gigabytes is not a rounding error. On a machine where storage is already limited, carrying an OS, applications, and whatever else accumulates over 3 years of normal use, 4 gigs is a real money in storage terms. And you didn't agree to spend it, and that's where the part sticks. So here's where it gets circular. If you delete wieghts.bin, Chrome may re-download it later. If related AI features are still active, you delete it, it comes back. That's not a feature. And if you delete it without disabling the features, some of those AI functions stop working in the meantime, so the file's absence is noticed quickly. To actually stop the re-download, you need to go into Chrome settings and disable the AI features themselves, or turn off the experimental flag tied to on-device AI. It's not a single toggle, it's a settings dig. Based on current reporting, there does not appear to be a single opt-out toggle for the file itself. You opt out of the features or you keep the file. That's not a preference, that's how it's currently built, or at least as far as reporting shows. So what do you actually do? If you're on a machine with plenty of storage and use Chrome as your daily driver, the honest answer is probably leave it. The scam detection alone earns some of that space. If you're on a machine where storage is already tight, that 4 gigabytes is worth reclaiming. Go into Chrome settings, find the AI features, turn them off, then delete the file. It won't come back if the features are off. What I'd push back on is the framing that this is some kind of security threat. It isn't. It's a constant problem. Google decided the file was worth having on your machine before you decided that. That's a company making a call on your behalf, which is a thing companies do when they think they know better than you do. Sometimes they're right. This time they could have asked. From what I've read on this, the reaction online has skewed towards alarm. Chrome is spying on you energy. And in my view, that's not quite right. The whole point of on-device processing is that your data stays local. The irony is that Gemini Nano running on your machine is more primitive than the alternative. The beef isn't with the model, it's with the download happening without clear heads up. 4 gigs, no prompt, check your drive. Hagen out.